What's going on, guys? PXCam20 back in with a brand new video, and we are here doing a daily race C at Brands Hatch, my least favorite racetrack. You guys probably already know that. And before we get started here, please subscribe, click the like button, really helps out the channel. We're trying to reach 200 subscribers by the end of March, so let's try to make that goal possible. Anyways, let's jump right into the race here. We're starting in third place right here at Brands Hatch. And we jump up to the starting grid. You see we're in third place behind the Canadian and the Brazilian. And we start the race here. So we jump into turn one. And first and second are kind of pulling away from us as we try to keep an eye on fourth place. Nothing really happens actually during turn one or during the first lap. So we jump right into lap two. And the second place guy actually hits the dirt. So takes the dirt road, goes onto the second turn right here, and we're catching up to him as we come out of turn two. He actually gets a little bit loose coming out of turn two, so that gives us the opening to try to come in from the inside, but he slams the door on us, and we kind of get tangled up there. As we go down the straightaway, he actually just punts us down onto the grass, and fourth place decides to just take him out. I don't know what happened there, but as there's some bad blood there or something, but fourth takes out third, and that gives us a clear leeway to just open track and not have to worry about anything. So we jump into lap 5, and first place actually comes into the pits, has to switch from, I believe, the mediums. Yep, he's going to switch from the mediums to the hards, and we take first place, but we have to come in for our pit stop as we did start on the softs. We sacrificed first place for putting on the mediums here. As we are converting from the softs to the mediums, we come out of the pits, and we have a comfortable second place here. Only 5 seconds behind the first place driver, but we are about 20 seconds ahead of third place. Jump up to lap 11 here, and you can see right there on the bottom right that first place or second place is actually catched up to us. And we're trying to defend the position from him as we head into the last corner, heading to the front straightaway. We take an inside line here, and we see that he's in our slipstream, but he just has too much speed coming out of that corner, so we're going to let him go through, but we're going to take a wide line in so we can try to get him, do an undercut and try to get him on the second turn here. As we get a good exit off of the first corner, we try to make a move on the inside, but it's a little too optimistic. We get very, very loose heading into the second corner, and we have to sacrifice first place to the Brazilian. So we come to the final lap here, and we finish the race in second, 15 seconds behind the Brazilians. We did have to switch off to the hards, but yeah, nothing really much happened during the race, but happy to get a second. I've been struggling on this track all week, and just finally happy to get at least some decent results. We haven't won yet, but hopefully we can get a win before the week is over. So now we jump up to our second race here at Monza, and I believe we're starting in 7th. Yeah, we start in 7th here as we're in a lobby of some quick people. You see a couple A+ drivers in the top 4, top 5 there. As we fast forward into turn 1, we actually get punted and go straight into 6th place. I mean, there's nothing I can do that. I just got punted on the brake and on the braking zone, and we just got punted all the way to hit 6th. So we jump up into the second chicane, and 7th and 6th get it a little bit wrong. We bump into 7th, and we get pushed from behind, but that push from behind actually gives us the momentum to pass 7th place, coming into the 2 right-handers. We get him on the first right-hander, very good overtake, and we start heading up to the second right-hander, brake right at the 50-meter board, shift down to third gear, and we come out very, very cleanly as we have we set our eyes on 6th and 5th right ahead of us. So we stop right before the 100-meter board, and 4th place actually goes a little bit wide and just decides to just come back to the track without even checking anyone who's behind him. We get bumped from behind, and we go from 7th all the way down to 9th, and probably gonna lose a little bit more positions as we do, because we lost so much speed as we got knocked out to the gravel trap. And we go all the way down to 13th position. So in 4 laps we're gonna have to, or 3 laps here, we're gonna have to make a huge comeback as we drop down from 7th all the way down to 13th. So we span the 6 positions there. So now the comeback is activated. So we jump up to the second lap here, fast forward down the straightaway, go to the first corner, try to make an overtake on the outside that's gonna turn into the inside on 12th position. And we get a clean overtake done. As we see, I believe that's 10th place gets a penalty, or 9th place gets a penalty as we head into the Curva de Grande. So we head towards the second chicane here, and 9th and 10th are actually fighting a little bit. And they're actually bumping each other as they're both going into the second chicane. They keep bumping and bumping. Are we gonna get hit here? We try to make an optimistic lunge, and luckily one of the guys get ghosted to the back, and then the other guys just let us go through. So now we're up to 10. So three positions in the span of 3 corners. So good comeback that we're having here as we jump up into lap 3, heading to the first chicane. 9th and 8th are fighting with each other, so we're gonna try to get into 9th, but we actually had to brake. If not, we would have ran into 9th. So we brake a little early heading into the second part of the chicane, and get bumped from behind as we jump up a little further into lap 3. The Chiron actually had not the Chiron, but the Bugatti had to serve a penalty, so we're able to get a little peek on the inside, but we think twice about making the move as he was going to try to make the turn there, no matter if we were there or if we weren't there. So decided to back off, and now we're getting pressured by 11th, but we don't lose the position. So the Bugatti actually runs into the 7th place as we head into the first chicane on the final lap here, and the 7th place actually pushes the Bugatti out to the dirt. So they're going to lose momentum as we're heading to the Curve de Grande, and we're going off into the outside of the Bugatti. We make a position up there. Are we going to be able to make it? Yes, we do. We make the position there as we get into the slipstream of 8th place and 7th place. We stay in the slipstream of 7th, and we're going to try to make an overtake on 8th place heading to the second chicane. But you see right behind us, we get bumped. 8th place gets bumped, and 9th place gets an overtake on us. But we're going to try to get a cutback on him, but the Bugatti actually gets a better run on us coming out of the second chicane, heading into the 2 right-handers. So it's side by side heading into the first right-hander. The Bugatti actually makes contact with me, but then pushes me wide onto the gravel trap. He gets a 5/10 of a second penalty, and we lose 10th or 11th also. And so now we're back to 12th. So we're trying to push the Peugeot up to the Bugatti so we can try to make an overtake. We do get a little bit of a good slipstream as we head into Ascari, but the 11th place, I don't know what happened to him, backs out, loses a position, and we're able to get 11th as we're jumping into behind the Bugatti. The Bugatti gets another 5/10 of a second penalty, so now we're in his slipstream heading into Parabolica. Are we going to be able to make a last-second lunge and try to finish in the top 10 after being knocked down all the way to 13th on the first lap? So we're going to the inside, trying to park it on the apex, but we come in with a little too much head of steam, and the Bugatti is able to come undercut us and actually pull away from us. So if we stay behind him by 5/10 of a second, we should get 10th. Are we going to be able to, as we stay in the slipstream? And we do. We get 10th place, and the Bugatti gets 12th. So very, very entertaining Group B race there that we had there for the daily races. Whew. I'm tired from that one. That was a lot of commentary that I had to do, but hopefully you guys really enjoyed that video. If you guys did, again, or subscribe to the channel, leave a like. Really helps out the channel if you guys like the channel. Comment down below if you guys want to comment about anything or just discuss about anything. I'm always down to talk. And yeah, let's hit 200 subscribers before the end of March. That's going to be my goal for this month, and I think we can do it. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.